Good morning. Our topic for today is branding. Let us see what is branding. We know a product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, and consumption. It includes physical objects, services, personalities, places, organizations, and ideas. So, a product can be in the form of physical objects, or it can be a service also, or it can be a place of tourism also. So these are all products. The character of the product may be seen differently by the buyer and the seller. As a product is any tangible or intangible offering that is required to satisfy your aspiration of a consumer. Thus, it is important to understand the underlying motives behind buying the product. So, why do we buy a product? Normally, we buy a product to satisfy our needs, and there are some needs. It can be physical leisure also, it can be our hunger also, it can be traveling some any urgent work also, and B, to ascertain whether the buyer is really satisfied by having the same product. Alternatively, one may say that a product satisfies a generic requirement. Generic is actual or basic requirement. For example, if you want to talk to somebody, we require a phone. So talking is a generic or basic requirement, but we just not buy a phone, but we need normally today we will purchase a smartphone because along with talking we will do some other works also. So generic requirement is the core benefit the product offered to the customer. For example, refrigerator offers the generic benefits of storing, preserving and cooling food or similar items. Also, the cell phone is a device used to facilitate communication. You can also refer to the case study of Satyavrata Day, Sri Leather's Unit 2 subhead Satya's business philosophy. So you remember, I think you remember the Sri Leather story in which Satyavrata Day is an entrepreneur who became successful by selling shoes. So the basic need that he was fulfilling is selling shoes, but he had created a brand name in the name of shoes. So today in the country, in the world, we have several brand names. So if you want to purchase shoes, we can purchase any shoe or any company's shoe, but we prefer some brand like Reebok or any other brand that will satisfy us. So if products were sold by generic names, that means basic name. So suppose the name of the product sold by Satyavrata was only leather shoes, not Sri Leathers. So it would have been difficult to sell. So it would be very difficult for the market to distinguish their product from that of competitors. Therefore, most marketers give a name or brand to their product, which help in identifying and distinguishing their product from that of the competitors. So when you say that we will buy Sri Leather shoes, it means that you will purchase one particular brand of shoes and it will benefit that particular company which is producing Sri Leather shoes. So to get the benefit of this type of advantage and this type of competition, so the entrepreneurs give a brand name to their product, because if the product become popular, they can become popular in some brand name. So in today's world there are some brand names which are very famous and we purchase those products on the basis of brand name. For example, for cold drinks we will purchase Coca-Cola or PepsiCo or Sprite. These are the famous brand names. For wafers, we would be purchasing Lay's, which is the greatest brand name in the world of potato wafers. Like this, these have developed the brand name in the eyes of the consumer. Thus, branding is an effective differentiation strategy commonly adopted by marketers when dealing with products which cannot be easily distinguished in terms of tangible features. So you cannot distinguish potato chips on the basis of shape or taste, all potato chips are same, but when you brand them as Lay's, it becomes famous and people want to purchase that particular company's product only. Similarly, in case of rice, a common rice is generic name for the product that we are consuming. That, but if the name of that particular rice is named as some basmati rice or Taj Mahal, like this, there are some brand names of the rice which makes them famous, and people want to purchase them. As we know that the entrepreneur has to look at the total product mix and decide whether it is balanced in terms of contents, profit, risk and growth or not. The development of the product mix is key element of marketing strategy. Thus, product mix will be a futile attempt if it does not discuss the following most crucial components. So, these are the product mix that provide a brand name. The product is having a particular quality, and in terms of profit, risk and growth, one product is branded. Thus, product mix will be futile attempt if it doesn't discuss the following crucial component. So, what is important for a product? Branding is important for a product. Logo and tagline is important. Labeling of the product and packaging. So, we will discuss them one by one. Branding. Branding comes from the word brander, Norwegian word meaning to burn, led to the origin of word brand. In old days, the farmers used to put some kind of an identification mark using burning hot iron on the body of the livestock to distinguish their position from that of others. So, branding word came from this particular concept when the people were marking the cattle so that that cattle could not go to anybody else. Similarly, marketers started resorting to branding in order to distinguish their offering from that of their competitors. So, why do entrepreneurs have branding? They have a branding or name that product and create a brand so that their product is identified among many products in the market, because you know that there are many products in the same category, and if you don't have a brand name, it will be difficult for the consumers to identify your product and they will not purchase it. Similarly, marketers started resorting to branding in order to distinguish their offering from their competitors. Thus, brand is a name, term, sign, symbol, or design, or a combination of them which is intended to identify the goods or services of one seller or group of sellers and to differentiate them from those of competitors. So they differentiate the product from other competitors. Now let us see some of these brand names and basic names or generic names. Generic name or basic name of the product is detergent that we use to wash clothes, but the brand name is Nirma Surf or Ariel or Rin. So when you go to the shop, we take this particular name of some of the brands and then we can purchase, because if we say only detergent, the shopkeeper will ask which detergent. Similarly, for pen we will have a brand name in our name like Parker or Sotomax, Cello or Renault. In cars we have Maruti, Honda or BMW brand name, and each brand name has some distinct features. So BMW has some distinct feature of luxury and they are expensive. Maruti is a simple car and it has small cars which is affordable for many middle class people. Television, for this we have brands like LG, Sony, Videocon. For refrigerator we have LG, Whirlpool, Godrej. Milk products, Amul is famous, a brand name in milk product in India. Then in Delhi it is Mother Dairy, Saras in Gujarat. Cosmetics, we have these brand names like Revlon, Lakme or Pond's. So the minute the brand name is used, identification of product become easy. So the shopkeeper will easily understand, or people in the market will easily understand that what you want. Otherwise, we have to explain that I want this particular brand of this particular generic name or category. So generic name is actually the category or basic name of the product, and brand names are the companies who have created those brand names, or company's name who have created that brand name. Various terms related to branding. Now, definition: branding is a process, a tool, a strategy, and orientation whereby a name, sign, or a symbol, etc., is given to a product by the entrepreneur so as to differentiate his or her product from the rival product. So it is a name given to one particular product to differentiate from the competitors. So once your brand becomes famous, you will be able to take over the competitors. Once a brand name is established in market, then it becomes difficult to compete with it. So you can understand in terms of cold drink that Coca-Cola, Pepsi, these are famous brand name and established brand name, and new companies are not able to take over these companies or take any market share from the market share of these big companies. In case of four-wheeler or two-wheeler also, there are some brand names which are very famous and people purchase any of these product only. Common terms related to branding. Brand. Brand is a comprehensive term. It is used to denote a name, term, sign, symbol, design, or combination of them to identify the product of one firm. So to identify brand is given. So it is name of the product. It includes name, symbol, or design, or combination of these things. Then secondly, brand differentiate from them from the competitors. The basic importance of a brand name is it will differentiate. So you will not call a car only, you will call a Maruti car or Scorpio, or like this you will call the product by its brand name. Brand has three components. Brand name. Brand name is the part of brand which can be vocalized, that is, can be spoken. It is like naming a newborn child. Mercedes, Woodland, Asian Paints, Pepsi, Maggi, Uncle Chips are few examples of brand name. So these are very famous names in our household, and we understand these names as a quality product of these categories. Brand mark. Brand mark is that part of brand which can be recognized but cannot be vocalized. That means you cannot call them. That is not utterable. It appears in the form of symbol, design, or distinct color scheme. For example, so in case of Amul, you will observe that photo of a girl is given on packets of Amul. So we can identify the product Amul by the photo of that brand mark. Then in case of Air India, Maharaja is a brand mark, the photo of Maharaja, and Ronald's of McDonald's. In case of Maruti also, we will observe M written in a distinct style, or in case of Mahindra, M written in distinct style. These are the brand name. In case of Bajaj also, there is a symbol which is used on the product of Bajaj. These are the brand mark. Then trademark, a brand or part of a brand that is given legal protection against its use by other firm is called trademark. Thus, a trademark is essentially a legal term protecting the seller's exclusive right to use brand name or mark. So trademark is, you will observe that in some product T is written on the right side top of the product name. That means that particular brand mark has been, or brand name has been registered with the government, and they have the trademark. That means that name could not be used by any other company or any other businessman. So this is trademark. So today we conclude the class until this topic only. In the next class we will discuss qualities of a good brand. Thank you.